my mind is what my heart, my mind, my is what my heart, my
Welcome. Let me know if this audio is sounding okay. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Having a short afterglow session. Can't make out who that is, but enjoy.
in another world where things were different, where we loved so freely, nobody blocking me. I know that we can be so different in a place with love and light can be free. Yeah. When I look outside the window, I ask myself this question: what do I see? Is it love? Is it light? Is it freedom? Is it people living how they want to be? Oh, are we living free? Are we living free? Are we free?
Someone say that we're living in a simulation, that the world is made up of infinite computer code of ones and zeros. I don't know if this is true or not, but I do know that if it is true, the system needs a reboot. We need to clean up our universal cache of sorts. Every now and then, change the password. Change the password. Change the We come a long way from being cheap, taking the words of evil men as gospel. That we get to go to heaven, but Now, I don't know if you noticed or not, but there's something going on in the world today. It seems the force is taking the government by storm by claiming war on its people. And this time, evil does not discriminate. They're hurting white folks, black folks, everybody. And dare I say it, our very souls are at stake. The question is not how we got to this point. We all know how we got to this point, but the real question is how do we get through it? I believe we can't march our way to justice. We cannot scream or protest our way to change. But as our brother Malcolm once said, we have to invoke change by any means necessary.
You were there to shine the light. I lost you, oh my God. The things I couldn't see, you built to me. And I wanna thank you, yeah. Every time I fell in love, every time I had a dream.
I see one face I recognize. I can't read any of the comments. The greetings to you, Curly Conscious King.
Come back to you.
Dorothy, greetings to you.
What you made.
Can't tell if that says angel. I'm looking right into the light, so it's hard to read.
Look at what I've come to be.
But welcome to all.
To make me strong. When I said I can't go on. Now I know with certainty I can do anything, and I wanna thank you. Every time I had a dream, every time I had love, I still come back to you. Every mountain I climb,
The next song you'll hear, something I just playing publicly for the first time just now. Something I was working on very recently.
When trouble times bring you down and you feel no help can be found, we need to stand up and be strong. Oh, join together and be as one. Only hope can see us through. See us through. Look deep inside, you know it's true. Oh, we have one chance to make a change. Let your heart show you the way. Let me show you the way. Find a better place. If you only hope and pray, there will be a brighter
This is how we do it. This is house music. Underground.
Change your mind. Talking about house, underground.
I know my parents and I'm come. I know not that I'm for a Friday. It's a different world than where you come from. Here's my case. Hey, if we fall down, you can decide. Hey, just remember that you can. It's a different world. It's a different world. Where you come from. Where you come from.
Underground. 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 Oh yeah. This is how we do it. This is house music. Underground. Smells like rhythm. It's hot, it's wet, it's sticky, it smells like rhythm. It's hot, it's wet, it's hot, it's wet, it's hot, it's wet, it smells like rhythm. It's hot, it's wet, it's hot, it's wet, it's hot, it's wet, it smells like rhythm. Smells like rhythm. It smells like rhythm.
Losing my breath, fighting to stay alive. Smoke in the air, how did I miss the signs? No resurrection, I've run out of time. This wasn't love, my heart is flat and light. There's nothing left, I should have walked away. Didn't want to fail, so I chose to stay. Kept it to myself, I hid behind my pride. It was never love, my heart is flat and light. My last breath, I called you baby, baby. So went away, I thought you'd save me, save me. Vision was clear, but now it's fading, fading. From this nightmare, someone please shake me, shake me. So went away, I thought you'd save me, save me. Vision was clear, but now it's fading, fading. With my last breath, I called you baby, baby. From this nightmare, someone please shake me.
Let me set you free. With the music doesn't sound better with
Jack still has a groove, and from this groove came the grooves of all grooves. And while one day viciously throwing down on his box, Jack boldly declared, "Let there be house," and house music was born. I am, you see, I am the creator, and this is my house. And in my house there is only house music, but I am not so selfish, because once you enter my house, it then becomes our house and our house music. And you see, no one man owns house, because house music is a universal language spoken, understood by all. one who gives you the power to jack your body. Jack is the one who gives you the power to do the snake. Jack is the one who opens up the door so you can come in and house dance. Jack is the one that can bring nations and nations of jackers together under one house. You may be black, you may be white, you may be Jew or Gentile. It don't make a difference as long as you come into our house. And this is where house music, house music, house music, house music, house music, house
superstitious writings on the wall. Very superstitious letters about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. You could things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition anyway. Yeah. Very superstition. Wash your face and hands. Let me go the problems. Do all that you can. Keep me going strong. You don't want to say sad song. When you believe in things you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition anyway.
When you think about it, we all doing so much talking, everything. What we really saying? I mean, you helping anybody? You building anything for the better? Or what? I mean, right now, today, what's in your voice? Lyrical inventions, poetic preventions, honorable mentions for how we can get together. Someday, some way. I mean, you're promoting all of us, each other, working together, more better, to make things more better. What you say? So yeah, I'm just doing it as I can now. Thinking about what we have said and the conversation that we had makes you want to get. What's in your voice? The energy of it, you know? When you got so many ways to say things, to share things, to spread things far and wide. I mean, what's really in your voice? Plenty of time for tripping the life fantastic. Simply get this shit together. But I'll tell you one thing though. I dance. I mean, I think it hits different when you think about it, like, you know, in the terms of it being a mantra, right? Together. Building, raising, rising, rise higher.
Sadness overwhelms me. Sometimes it's always, and sometimes it's not forever. Sometimes I cry because hurt causes me to shed tears, and when the pain gets too much, I have to remind myself that sometimes isn't always, and sometimes it's not forever. Myself hope in the knowledge that sometimes isn't always, and sometimes is not forever. Sometimes
Sometimes I miss you and I ache to be near you. And when I feel like it will be eternity before I see you again, I am reminded that sometimes isn't always and sometimes isn't forever. Sometimes I feel frustrated that things don't happen as quickly as I would like them to. And then patience taps me on the shoulder and whispers in my ear, sometimes isn't always and sometimes is not forever. But you know, if sometimes meant forever and if sometimes meant always, then I love you only sometimes.
Last song of the Afterglow. Elements of Life. Louie Vega and Elements of Life. Featuring Blaze, aka Josh Milan.
Bringing us the lessons from horizons far and wide. Did you ever think that we know what to drink? Providing us with time to our history land. These are the elements of life. These are the elements of life. are the elements of life. These are the elements of life. Life is a seed in which we have to grow. Certain things in life that we will never know, but trees are there to show us how to stand for what we know. In the spirit of love, we must let the hatred go. Material gain, never lie for righteous things. As the scale we must balance, we must share precious things.
In the mix.
Feel the air.
Feels good, yeah.
Feel the air with love.
Feel the air with love. Oh, yes. Oh,
Fly.
yeah. Fly away.
Fly like a bird.
Oh, like a bird in the sky. Like a sky.
Fly with the spirit, y'all.
Come on, you. Get fly.
elements of life. All the elements of life. All the elements of life. All the elements of life.
Once again, it's been a pleasure being with you today. Enjoyed hanging out, sharing in some musical vibes. May we go on about the rest of our day and our week blessed, abundantly, brightly, sharing love all along the way. Catch you next time.